Xhosa clicks quite difficult to pronounce, but I'm pretty sure that with practice you can be a master of Xhosa clicks. Without further ado, let's get started. Singachithanga xesha lide, masigawule. Siwarhoqe. ingcebiso yakho cebisa. Ndicela ucinge icebo. Ndingancathama ecaleni kocango lwasecaweni ngecawe. But now, let's move slowly, 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 and explain it just for you. Ndidinga, I need, ingcebiso, advice, yakho, yours. Cebisa. Cebisa is a name of a person, normally a girl. Ndicela, I'm asking, I'm pleading. Ucinge, think, icebo, of a plan. Ndingancathama, can I lean? Ecaleni, next to. Kocango, the door. Ecaweni, at church. Ngecawe, on Sunday. So this sentence is, Cebisa, I need your advice. Please think of something. Please make a plan. Can I, should I, or would I be able to lean next to the door on Sunday at church? So yeah, it basically says that these are sentences that I just made up myself so that you can be able to learn each click. So now let us say it together and make sure that you press your tongue on the upper front teeth. Ndidinga ingcebiso yakho cebisa. Ndicela ucinge icebo. Ndingancathama ecaleni kocango ecaweni ngecawe. So that's it. One last time, faster. Ndidinga ingcebiso yakho cebisa. Ndicela ucinge icebo. Ndingancathama ecaleni kocango lwasecaweni ngecawe. That's it for now. Let us move on to well, is referred to as the horse riding click, because when you're riding a horse you go like so. Is a horse riding click. To make the sound in Xhosa, you have to press your tongue let's move on to is actually, I think people most find it difficult, but it's very easy to make it because you just press the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Ah, e, e, o, oo. Repeat that. Ah, e, e, o, oo. So let's try saying that or using it in a sentence, alright? The bag of clicks. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Open it, masivule. Senyule pepper. Sentence goes like this. Ale uqoqoshe inqwelo yakho kuqala phambi kokuba uqalise ukuqhuba. Usakugqiba oko, ugqithe ngonqobile noqaqamba. Let's say it slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. Ale uqoqoshe inqwelo yakho kuqala phambi kokuba uqalise ukuqhuba. Usakugqiba oko, ugqithe ngonqobile noqaqamba. Okay. Now, what does it mean? Ale, you should start with uqoqoshe. Uqoqoshe. Ukuqoqosha is to clean and tidy up. When you're cleaning and tidying up something, uyayiqoqosha. Putting everything back into place, uyaqoqosha. Inqwelo. Inqwelo is a car or transport. Inqwelo yakho, your car, your transportation. Yeah. Kuqala, first. Phambi, before. Kokuba, before doing something. Ukuba is the act of doing something. I don't know how to explain it. Uqalise, you start. Ukuqhuba, driving. Ukuqhuba, driving. Ukuqhuba. Usakugqiba oko. When you're done with that, ugqithe. You should pass by and get ngonqobile noqaqamba. You should pass by Nqobile and Qaqamba and fetch them. Nqobile is the name of a person, means a conqueror. Nqobile. And Qaqamba. Qaqamba is also a name of a person and it means a bright shining light or a bright shining star. So yeah, now the sentence goes like this. Okay, let me just say it in English, okay? In English, it goes like this. Before you start driving your car, make sure that you clean it and tidy it up. And after as well. Now, back to the bag of clicks. Let us now look for so Rita ugole isegele ugele. Rita ugole isegele ugele. Rita ugole isegele ugele. Now a bit faster, like I would say it. Rita ugole isegele ugele. Rita ugole isegele ugele. That's actually a sentence. So, what does it mean? Rita. Well, most of my videos are linked together. It's easier for you to understand something if you've watched the previous video, so that when I explain something, you won't be totally lost. So, if you have seen my video whereby I talk about rondavels made out of mud and dung mixture, that type of a house has a floor, which is the ground, just soil on the floor. We don't have tiles or like wooden floors or anything like that. The floor of that type of a house is the ground. So the ground tends to get dusty, and it can form cracks, and it can have potholes. So you need to make sure that you maintain it so that it can be smooth and leveled and clean and not dusty at all, because people still need to reside in it, so it needs to be in a good shape. So how do you clean it? You mop it through the act of ukurita. You know, when you're mopping your normal floor, you use water. You take the water, you mop the floor, you take the mop, put it back in water, and then you squeeze out the water, and then you dry the floor, right? Ukurita follows the same principle, but now you have to mix water with cow dung so that the surface of the soil can form a hard crust, which is not dusty, which does not erode, so it won't form pit holes or cracks or anything like that. You mix it with water, and then you take it, put it on the ground inside the house, just like you would be doing when you're mopping. You put it and you rub it like this on the surface of the floor, like this, like this, like this. And then after it's there, you come in with your hand, this part of your hand, and do this mopping the floor in order to prevent dust, cracking, and potholes. So yeah, uyarhita when you're mopping